Blessings, beautiful people. Well, here I am. I'm coming on to talk to you about something really, really special that's happening here in Fleet in Hampshire, starting on the 27th of January, and officially it's called Hatha Yoga Teacher Training 200 hours. But I would say that it's a life-changing yoga journey. I would say that if you would like to live your full potential, that if you've been tempted to try yoga on a deeper level, if you want to find out more about spirituality, if you want to find out more about yoga, how it can help your life, how it can change how your mind thinks, how your brain functions, how your body releases and just allows everything to be how it should be in this lifetime, then maybe you would like to try this journey with me. So it's yoga teacher training. If you would like to be a teacher, I will help you to get there. And you don't have to be confident. You don't already have to be a teacher. You don't even have to be able to do all the postures. You just have to have that passion to want to change something, whether it's somebody else's life and helping them in their particular field, wherever that takes you, wherever it takes them, whether you do want to become a teacher. And then there are so many different styles that you will find the teacher within you, and you will deliver that. You will become that teacher. There is no one type of person that does yoga. There is no one type of teacher that teaches yoga, and everybody's different. Everybody learns differently, and that's why I believe that the teacher training that I offer is very safe, very inclusive, and it will bring out the best in you. And I've been doing this now for 9 years, and I've got teachers that teach all over Surrey and Hampshire, Berkshire, and they have become beautiful teachers in their own way, whatever comes up from within them. So, and you might not want to be a teacher, you just might want to take the practice a little deeper. You might want to learn about the chakras. You might want to learn about the energy systems of the body, the circulatory system and how it works. You might be suffering from a debilitating illness of some kind that you might want to work with yourself to be the best version of you that you can become in this lifetime. Wouldn't that be the most powerful thing in the world? And I'll help you to uncover that. Together we will get this journey underway on the 27th of January. It's 10 modules every end of the month or thereabouts. The dates are all on the website that I'll share with you at the end. So it's once a month, it's a Saturday and a Sunday, full on training, 9 till 5, with lovely tea breaks, lovely cookies and fruit, beautiful homemade vegan soup for lunch that I will provide, a beautiful atmosphere that we will create together in this beautiful studio that is my home. It's a very small class, it's no more than 8 people, so you will really get a beautiful experience, allowing yourself to be you, uncovering who you are. And it will be a roller coaster of emotion, elation and melancholy. You will uncover all the deep, dark things that we need to bring out of ourselves to clear the way. It's like clearing out an old garage, right? Gosh, I never knew that was there. Oh, that was hiding at the back of there. But then once we clear everything out, we find out what's actually important and what we want to keep. So it's like making those little piles of keep it, throw it, sell it, right? That's what you do in a garage, I think. I don't know if that's what you do in a garage, but that's what I would do anyway. Clear it all out. That's what we're doing. We're clearing out the psyche, getting rid of what's no longer required in us, and uncovering all these beautiful secrets of yoga. So we look at, there's 10 modules of homework. No, there's not, there's only 8, sorry. The last couple we don't do homework, it's more getting the homework in. So we look at the skeletal system, we look at the respiratory system, circulatory system, we look at stress and the autonomic nervous system. There's so much more. It's all on the website for you to have a look at under content and expectations of the course. We do a pranayama diary for a month. I give you all the instructions, I give you all the pranayamas, you choose one or more, and you do that pranayama every day for 30 days. That will change your life. In just that will change your life. Pranayama is powerful. We do a meditation diary, so I'll give you lots of meditations to do, little 3 minutes, only 3 minutes, each pranayama, each meditation, 3 minutes, every day. I'll give you all the tools. All you've got to do, show up, take part. That's all. It's easy, right? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But they're not. It's just people like you that will say, yes, I'm going to take this journey. It's a yoga journey into you. What else do we do? We look at all the different postures, 30 different postures, and we break it to pieces, break it down. How do we get into it? How do we teach people that can't get into it? How do we modify those postures to break them down and look at why they work, what we're doing, look at the breathing techniques. We look at people with injuries, people that can't do certain postures. How do we keep them included in the practice? How do we make everybody feel welcome regardless? We look at, usually in the afternoons, we look at the more interesting topics like the nadis, their energy channels in your body, how they work. We look at the glandular system and how that works in your body. We look at so much more, I can't remember. We look at the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. We look at those eight sort of limbs of the body, and we break it all down into understandable bite-sized pieces. And it's a question and answer. It's not me teaching you, it's me asking you what you know, how you perceive it to be, and then giving you information that you can look at and take on board however you want to take it. We look at anatomy and physiology. There is homework, but it's all basically done in the class. We look at the homework. You pencil in little tricks and little tips, and then you go home and you do that homework and bring it back the next week. There's no pass or fail. I can remember when I first started teaching, and I was volunteering at a Buddhist centre, and girls were crying in the toilet because they were doing a course, a yoga teacher training course in another part of the building. And I asked this girl why she was crying, and she said she failed. She failed her homework and she's not going to pass it. I was like, I'm never going to do that. You don't fail. Nobody fails. I help you to uncover you. And if you're struggling, I'll help you. And if I'm struggling, you can help me. So we get this journey together. What else? We look at the, what have I got here? I'm just reading so I don't miss anything out. Yeah, we talk about how to set up your own private yoga classes, all the things that I've worked out over the years that haven't worked for me and have worked for me, give you little tips on how you might do that. We look at keeping your books, you know, for tax purposes. So looking at all of those things that are really important. Look at creating your website, look at creating a name for your business. All the things that I've found to work and don't work. So we break that down in the class, and we unpack it all to find out what's going to work, give you the best way to start your business. If that's what you want to do, you might just decide that you just want to go on this yoga journey for you, for your health, for your mental well-being, and I'll support you with that too. By the time you come to the end of the course, you will have learned how to put together a lesson plan for a regular class, for a relaxation, for yoga nidra. We'll look at a lot of the kriyas in Kundalini yoga, because in case you hadn't guessed, Kundalini yoga is my deepest passion. So I will teach you some of the kriyas. It's Hatha yoga teacher training that we're doing, but to encompass the whole aspect of yoga is what I would like to teach you, because whilst there are lots of different styles of yoga popping up all over the place, it all comes from the base traditional Hatha yoga, how it used to be back, like many hundreds of years ago, when yoga was sitting in a cave with like-minded yogis, where they visualized and visioned the colors of the chakras. And then the book, the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, was written by several sages. And what I love about yoga is that it's all experiential. You can read about it, you can understand it, you can do it, and then you've got to feel it. You've got to understand how it is for you. And then when you've got that passion for how yoga really is for you, you can then teach it to others. And it comes through like that. So I would love you to be here. I'm just checking I haven't missed out anything else on the course. I think that's about it really. So if you need to know more, it's all on my website. Go look, jilljonesyoga.com. Under yoga teacher training, there are the content and expectations of the course. There are what else is on there? There's loads of things. I can't remember all the things that are on there right now, but they're all there for you. If you've got any questions, please ask me those questions. If you are at all tempted to do this training, please let me know. I've got a really special offer at the moment where if you book in before the end of January, the price is £1,500. If you want to do it in part payments, it's £500 deposit before the end of January, and then it's £130 over 10 months. So it's a really good price right now for you. If you're at all interested, please let me know, and I will send you all the details. There's books that you can buy. You can get the book secondhand, which I recommend highly, that we're going to use throughout the practice, throughout the course, throughout the training. I will send you all the details of how you can go about being ready for the practice. We get 10 modules of like a lesson plans that will be given to you modular. So that will be all given to you on the first module of the course, and then the second module you get your second, and it all comes together as a big 10 module plan, manual, that's the word I was looking for. As you can tell, I find it very difficult doing these kinds of prompt you mind has gone completely blank now. It's all part of what I found I have later on in life. I found that I have dyslexia, and I find that I'm so passionate about everything, and it's all there, and yet when I come to do it, sometimes it all just disappears. So but don't let that stop me, I say, because I just love to share what I have. I have all the information, all the passion, and I will guide you along with that. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that relate to what I'm trying to say here. because I found that there's a lot of people that have struggled through their life. And it wasn't until I went to university at the age of about 48 that I had the tests, and I was like, oh my God, that's why I've struggled all my life. That's why I've struggled all my life, and I've had coping mechanisms put in, that I've, put into place, but I wondered why I was never quite, what's the word? Well, I used to think I wasn't as good, but I know that not to be true, right? So here we go, getting all emotional, because that's what I do too. Very emotional person I am. But if you're at all interested in the yoga teacher training and any of this relates to you and your life, please be in touch with me, because this will change your life. And I would love to share it with you. So yoga teacher training started on the 27th of January, 10 modules over 10 months, taking us through till I think it's October. And beautiful studio, my home where I am right now. What's not to like, what's not to want to do. So if you don't want to do this, share it with someone that you know might do, and let's make some changes together. Sat Nam, beautiful people. Namaste, blessings and lots of love.